You know the moment. The buyer looks you dead in the eye and says, "So what's the best you can do?"
I'll do my best.
Your best. Losers always whine about their best.
And your stomach drops a little bit. We have all been there. And here's the truth. If negotiation feels like a battle, you've already lost. Today on 5-Minute Sales Training, I'm going to show you how to negotiate without undermining your value. Well, welcome back to 5-Minute Sales Training. If you're new here, hit subscribe. And if this helps you, give it a like. Okay, let's talk negotiation in a tough market. So first, you have to understand who you're dealing with. Some buyers are what we call deal-driven. They don't just want a home, they want to feel like they've won. And here's where most salespeople blow it. They assume that the only way for the buyer to win is for the salesperson to lose. And this is just not true.
That's not the way. Evidently not.
The buyer doesn't need a lower price. They need a better story about their decision. Now, let's talk about something critical. Value purity. Value purity is the moment when the buyer believes that the price is two things: that the price is fair and that the price is final. The second you start negotiating against yourself, you break value purity. And once it's broken, everything is on the table. So your job is to anchor value clearly and confidently. Don't flinch. Here's the mindset shift. The goal of negotiation isn't to win, it's to maintain value, advance the decision, and protect the buyer's confidence. Because if they win on price but lose on confidence, you don't have a deal, you have a cancellation waiting to happen. So step number 1, start with price anchoring. Price anchoring starts early. If the first real number they hear is your price with no context behind it, you're exposed. But if they've already seen the uniqueness, the lifestyle, the personal fit, now your price is sitting inside a story. And stories are a lot harder to negotiate than numbers. Step number 2, diffuse without discounting. So what do you say when they push back on your price? Try something like this. "Listen, I get it, and you absolutely should be looking at price. And I also want to be able to help you. So help me understand. When you're saying my price feels too high compared to what?" Now, you want to make sure that you ask this with true curiosity. It cannot come across like you're being snarky. Snarky is not going to help you in this situation.
Sarcasm, snark, wise cracks.
What you're actually doing is you're redirecting instead of reacting. Or try this one. "Let's make sure that we're comparing everything that matters to you." And then you bring it back to their needs, their motivation, their why. You're elevating the negotiation, not just chasing it. Step number 3, help them with their internal negotiation. Now, most salespeople miss this one. Your job is to help your buyer negotiate with themselves, because that's where the real battle is going on in their head. If they're sitting there thinking, "Is this too much? What if I regret this?" So what you want to do is step in and guide them. "Let's walk through this together. Based on what you told me, what matters most?" Now you're on their side of the table. Step number 4, address anticipated regret. Here's the thing. Buyers aren't just afraid of making a bad decision. They're afraid of feeling stupid later.
Oh boy, do I feel stupid.
That's called anticipated regret. So your job is to reinforce this is right, why now makes sense, and why they're going to feel good about this 6 months from now. Because confidence kills negotiation pressure. And at some point, you're going to have to close. You say, "Based on everything we've talked about, is there anything else that would keep you from moving forward today?" That's clarity. That's leadership. And that's closing. One more thing. Negotiation doesn't end at contract. Some buyers will keep coming back and trying to negotiate because doubt starts to creep in for them. So you want to stay proactive, reinforce value, maintain emotional altitude, keep them connected to their decision. Because if you don't, they will reopen the deal. And here's what I want you to take away. Negotiation is posture, not math. The second you start discounting to win, you have already lost. So stand on your value and stop competing on price. Thanks for watching this week's 5-minute sales training. Drop a comment below. What's the toughest negotiation you've faced recently? And remember, learn more to earn more.